The history of Phil Boyer's leadership can now almost be written. And what an incredible story it has been. Almost 18 years have gone by since Phil Boyer left a bright career at ABC Cap Cities, and maybe sometimes he's wondering why he did, but to take controls of AOPA. During that 18 years, so much has happened. Challenges that would have overcome most organizations. And just think about them. An attack on our homeland greater than Pearl Harbor. It grounded the fleet, an energy crisis that left avgas last summer at over $6 per gallon in many spots, an ever-shrinking pilot population, and a federal government bent on instituting costly user fees. The list goes on, but the results are clear. Phil Boyer posted a heck of a lot of victories. He works harder and smarter than anyone I've ever known. He is passionate about general aviation. He's won the admiration of so many, including the aviation industry as a whole. All who live and breathe GA are members and this board. And last but not least, he's won the admiration of AOPA's employees and the respect of government officials, federal, state, and local. There are few words that can adequately describe Phil Boyer, but I choose one, and that is superb. Now, on behalf of 415,000 grateful members, I'd like to hand it over to the man that has carried the GA torch for 18 years, Phil Boyer.
Cirrus Design's Vision SJ50 single-engine personal jet offers exceptional fuel efficiency, flexible seating for up to 7, advanced avionics, and all the Cirrus safety features you expect, including the Cirrus airframe parachute system. With its detailed design, the Cirrus Vision is technologically advanced, yet engineered to be simple to fly, to allow owner pilots more lifestyle pursuits than any other personal aircraft. Learn more about the Vision SJ50 at cirrusdesign.com.
You'd think after all he said that this would be a easygoing, I had an idea of coasting through the year, kind of doing more pilot town meetings, getting to say goodbye to so many of you. But that hasn't been the case. And it hasn't been the heavy lifting in Washington, because nothing's happened in Washington almost the whole year, which is probably good for GA. But it's been working on some of our flight plan for tomorrow, as Bill said. So we've aptly titled today's session Tomorrow, and it's really about planning for the future. I've got a flight bag. I assume all you recognize that. It won't go in the Skycatcher, but it certainly would work in a larger airplane. And I want to put some things in that flight bag that I'm going to turn over to the new pilot that'll use that bag. The first thing is on your seats. And while this is a CD, it represents the AOPA Internet Flight Plan. Notice I said Internet Flight Plan. We joined with Jepson, same people who in 2003 helped us with our flight planner, to build a rich interface application. And once again, it's available across all platforms. And what better place than right here near Cupertino to announce that it'll work on a Mac. A couple days ago, we mentioned membership. Actually, yesterday, it just seems like a couple days ago, we mentioned membership and the fact that looking at the college people who are going to be our future aviation leaders and our long association with Embry-Riddle, our brand new association with UND Aerospace, and I'm pleased to tell you we're in the finishing stages, and this once again will go into the flight bag, of taking another one of our state schools that has a fantastic aviation program. Get the big smile on your face, Bob Minter, our regional rep for that area. But it's Middle Tennessee State University and their aerospace department. And so AOPA will soon be making a membership available to every aeronautical student in MTSU. Probably the greatest work that I've been doing, and it's been like doing 3 jobs. And I'm pleased to announce something that we've kept fairly quiet for a good period of time, is working on a vision that came forth about two to 3 years ago, based on input from some of our very generous members. And that is a new foundation. This foundation existed for more than a year and a half. It's a legal entity. It's a 501c3, which means, like the Air Safety Foundation, donations to it are tax deductible. And the AOPA Foundation is being officially announced today. There are 4 legs, I'd like to say, 4 legs to the stool that forms this foundation. Number 1, increase the pilot population. These are not necessarily in any order. Number 2, enhance the image of GA. Number 3, preserve community airports. And number 4, continue to improve aviation safety. I don't think there are any more important elements than these right here as we look forward to tomorrow.
You've heard of this thing called WAS, right? The Wide Area Augmentation System lets you fly GPS glide path approaches without relying on ground-based landing aids. No VOR, no ILS, no problem. Fact is, WAS is so smart, it even knows what you're going to say next time you need it. And don't have it on board. Wah! I want my WAS now! I was really crying there for a second.
What a way to get started. Good grief. I'll tell you, this is quite remarkable. 40 years ago, I was a newly minted private pilot at Buchanan Field in Concord, California, not too far from here, in fact, about halfway between here and Sacramento, where Phil was flying. 20 years ago, I was just finishing 4 years as Chief of Staff to Vice President Bush and starting the presidential transition. And for flying and transitions to come all the way here to San Jose is quite a remarkable feat. During 8 years of service in the White House and being involved in many exciting issues, I did develop a passion for public policy and politics and communications. And to be able to take my professional passions and now put those to work on behalf of something that's been part of my life for 40 years, general aviation, is frankly a blessing beyond anything I could imagine. I'd like to just close and let you go to the program with a 2-part thanks. First is the thanks to you as members for the support that you've given the organization, for the personal support you've given me in this last week, and for the chance to work with you over the course of the years ahead in making sure aviation is as exciting looking forward as it has been for all of us in the past. The second thanks I would like to give is to the individual who has led this organization for 18 years. And for 18 years as a member, I have watched with admiration and respect and have been supportive of different parts of AOPA. And so when I learned that this actually might be an opportunity for me, I learned more about the organization. I really marveled at all that had been achieved. I also want to thank Phil Boyer, not just for the 18 years, but for the 18 weeks, because believe it or not, and you probably believe it, it's been about 18 weeks of transition that we have worked through successfully since the announcement. And for me, Phil, it has been 18 weeks filled of mentoring and friendship, and so I just wanted to express, on behalf of Karen and myself, appreciation to you and Lois for being there, for being great friends, and for getting us started, not just with this bag, which is phenomenal, but with a lot of lessons learned and experience for the past 18 years. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.